Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Brandon, and today we're going through quite a few tool deals from Lowe's and Amazon, and I think they're all pretty decent. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Now, starting now, Lowe's is having a couple of deal of the day. So as you see here, this one does end at the end of the day. They are having Kobalt's 80-volt 21-inch self-propelled lawnmower for $4.99. Does come with a 6-amp-hour 80-volt battery and, of course, the charger. And so if you're looking for the most capable, powerful, cordless, didn't want to bother with gas or an engine, $500, maybe not a bad deal if you're interested in getting in the 80-volt line with Kobalt. And to complete all your lawn care, after you mow it, you also need to trim it and blow out all of the debris. So they're also having their string trimmer and leaf blower kit. Still with that 80-volt, comes with a 2.5-amp-hour 80-volt battery and again another charger for $2.99. So not a bad deal, $300 for a leaf blower string trimmer combo kit for $300, along with if you wanted to pair it up with that lawnmower. And then also randomly, they are also having some Greenworks deal again. For today only, they're having their caulk gun, circular saw, drill driver, impact wrench, and their cordless router, which didn't even know Greenworks made a cordless router. So that's kind of cool, kind of interesting. Good to see that they're branching out and kind of really developing into a big platform there. So if you just so happen to be in that line or were willing to buy into that line, to be honest, these prices, I feel like you could find a Ryobi or Craftsman for the same price. So I mean, it's kind of up to you, unless you just like that green color. But anyway, they are having that on sale. Now switching over, these are just going back to the regular deals. Now Lowe's is having Ego days, so I think they've come out with Craftsman days, DeWalt days, and now they're coming out with Ego days. I'm sure Kobalt will have a day one day, but either way, now what they're having, 2 lawnmowers, their leaf blower, and their string trimmer. So you can buy either one of these, and what you're getting is a free 2.5-amp-hour battery with that. So you get the tool, and these are the kits. So this one comes with a 4-amp, leaf blower 5-amp, and of course the lawnmowers, but just you're paying the price, and then you're getting an extra battery. So it's actually not a bad deal. Ego makes some very premium tools, but their batteries are not inexpensive. So anytime you get a free one, that's not a bad deal at all. Now switching over to Flex, they're having a tool combo kit for $130, and you're getting 2.5-amp-hour batteries, of course, their fast charger and a carrying case. So for $130, that is not a bad deal. And I think this is going to be Flex's bottom of the line. I mean, they still make some pretty great tools. It's still brushless. So if you just wanted to get into the Flex line, I'm sure you won't have any problems with these tools. But I think what you're mainly paying for are probably just those 2 batteries alone for $130, and then you can just kind of see the tools as a bonus, because yeah, I don't think that's their strongest top of the line impact driver. But either way, $130, I think that's still a pretty good deal. And of course, to store it all in, they're having Flex Stack Pack, the rolling toolbox, for $249, but they are also throwing in their medium toolbox to sit on top of it for free. So $250, you're getting 2 boxes in the Stack Pack system, so maybe not a bad deal there. Now what we're going to do is switch over to Amazon real quick, and we can see here that they're also having Flex Stack Pack, their rolling toolbox, for $140. Doesn't look like this one's on sale, but the reason I bring it up is because you're paying $250 for this box. Now what I think the difference is, this one is with the slide drawer box for the rolling one, so it's a lot more convenient if you have, of course, a few boxes stacked on top. I think this one is just the one that opens. Yeah, so you don't get the drawer. I think that's what you're paying a little bit extra for, but you do get that free one, so maybe it is worth it. $250, you get 2 of those boxes, and you get the better one that kind of rolls out. So maybe not a bad deal, but of course, you know, they're having that, but I don't think this one is on sale. So kind of your choice, just going through some options. It looks like this one does end in 5 days, so if you were looking to pick up something like that, make sure to do it within the week. I don't know, switching back over to Amazon, Bosch is having their Pro Factor impact wrench, so tool only, but for $140. So if you did have some Bosch batteries and needed a professional level impact wrench, then there you go. $140 is not a bad deal from Bosch. Now they're also having their 6-inch orbital sander for $329 with a $20 coupon. So you're paying what, $310 for this sander? Now I don't have any experience with these types of sanders. I mean, I know they are premium and a lot better than just your regular palm sander. So I don't know, $300, you let me know if that is a good deal. I mean, they're having a $20 coupon, so I think it's worth it, but I just don't do that level of professional sanding to justify that. But I'm sure that is a very nice tool. But anyway, if you do need something like that, they are having it on sale on Amazon. Now Now switching over to DeWalt, they're having their leather tool belt for $60. So if you did need a new tool belt like that leather, you're getting a few pouches to get you started, not a bad deal. Now DeWalt is also having their drill attachment metal shearing cutter. It looks like it attaches to the impact driver, just like their PVC cutter that I've seen. But again, if you're doing that type of work, $49 for that attachment. And speaking of DeWalt attachments, they're also having the impact driver bit with that quick change head there for $8.95. And then to wrap it up here, guys, DeWalt also a 2-pack of their power stack batteries, $93. Now everything we saw so far had been sold and shipped directly from Amazon, so we all know they're legit. However, this one is being sold by Alpine Tools, so again, not directly through Amazon. So as always, you kind of take your chance when going through a third party, but not to say it's not legit. You just take your chance. But for $93 for 2 power stack batteries, doesn't seem like that bad of a deal at all. Again, kind of worst case scenario, just return it through Amazon, move on, but they are having that as well. But alright guys, that's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you saw anything you like, drop a like down. I appreciate that. And be sure to subscribe so you catch all the future tool deals we're going to be going through. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.